All right, welcome. Going for a quick ride during lunch today. I have a couple of errands that I'm running. First one being gas. Gotta get some gas and then we'll be on our way. While I'm heading to the gas station, I'm making this video, and I don't know how many videos I'll be making, but I love watching motovlogs on YouTube. It's what got me. I always wanted to ride, but watching them on YouTube, probably 12 years ago now, is what got me into riding. So some of the motovloggers that I first watched, the main one was Baron von Grumble out of the UK. I don't know why, I just thought he's really good at the having the gift of gab and can just talk, and so I really enjoyed his videos, and he rode sport bikes and it kind of got me into it, and so that was why I got into that to begin with. You know what, I'm gonna swing around to the other side. I forget that I'm on this side. Underneath this right side, you have to unlock it with your key, then you pull it off. I just set it there. Alright, let's get some fuel. Alright, how much is fuel today? $3.91 a gallon. $16.46. We put in 4 gallons, 4.2. So it's got to be like what, a 5-gallon tank somewhere in there. Alright, so back to motovlogging, my plans here. So again, I just had a couple videos I want to make. My brother Sam, who also rides, he has a motovlogging channel that I hope he keeps up because I do enjoy watching his. I think within time he can pick up some good subscribers. I would definitely check him out. I'll put his channel information in the description below. He's thinking about selling his bike, and I'm thinking about castrating him if he does it. So, okay, motovlog. So I watched Baron von Grumble. There was a couple other ones. I watched some guy up in Canada. I forget his name now. I watched Chase on 2 Wheels, who's still around and very popular. Baron von Grumble still does, still makes videos. He just doesn't do as many. And when he does put one out, I'm like, yay! Most of the people that I think, not vlog, but are making reels, and mostly the reels because it's short clips. It's mostly people that are bikers that get pissed off because someone cut them off, or someone didn't see them, or whatever, and they're smashing mirrors, or they're lane filtering, and people don't like it when they lane filter. And so I watch mostly sport bike guys because that's what I enjoy. I started on a sport bike. I'm riding a touring bike now, which is I don't know what you want to call it, sport tour? I don't know. But I think people are, young riders anyway, young riders are quick to get upset on the bike, and I get it. When I was young and I had my first sport bike, when people did things that pissed me off, I also got mad. I've never hit anyone's mirror, but I've gotten mad at them, and I've yelled at people, and probably flipped a couple people off for not paying attention. And there was this one instance where some guy was, he tried to race me in his Honda Civic. Obviously I smoked him because I'm on a sport bike, and he got upset. He cut me off because I, smoked him from one light to the next. He then cut me off, and so that made me mad. I went around to the side of him to say, like, what the heck. He had his window down, him and his buddy were there, and he flashed a gun at me. So I took off from there, lane filtered, and just got the heck out of that situation. I realized at that point it's not worth it. It's just not worth it to get mad. Like, obviously when someone cuts me off, I honk at them and I'm just like, hey. But I don't make it a big deal anymore. I don't get the whole road rage anymore on my motorcycle. It's a different thing in the car. But it's just not worth it. You know, I just shrug it off and let it go. Just about every day there'd be someone that pulled out in front of me, that didn't see me, that tried to merge into me. And it's just something you have to be aware of. And so because it's going to happen to you so much, you just you have to table your feelings a little bit. Some people are going to disagree, and that's okay. But as I've gotten older, I let a lot of things go that used to really, really bother me. Just got to make a quick stop to the post office here. Here's one of the beautiful things that I like about this bike, which I'm going to do a review. Oh, holy shit. I'm going to do a review on my bike because there's a lot of things that I really like about it. But one of the main ones that I really like about it is this. Ta-da! All this cargo room. All right, post office. Is there room for one more in there? Thanks, buddy. All right, package delivered. The bike I ride is a 2002 BMW K, as in kangaroo, K1200 LT. And there's a lot of things that I like about this bike. It took me a while to decide what kind of bike that I really wanted. I ended up going with this one because the price was really good. I feel like I got a steal on this bike. But it's big. It's a lot bigger than my last bike, which makes me more visible than my previous bike. So I get a lot less people pulling out in front of me. I really don't have to deal with too many of those types of issues, which is great. But it's big, holds me and my wife perfectly. The back seat for my wife is awesome. In my review, I want to go through all of the benefits, not benefits, but I get features. Is that a better word? Yeah, features of the bike. And I guess there are also benefits because there's a lot of them. A lot of the stuff that you see on new motorcycles that they talk about, such as like cruise control and heated grips and this, that, and the other, it's all on this bike too. Like, I have all of that on this bike. One thing about this bike I will mention is the temperature gauge. If I'm not moving, that temperature gauge likes to get pretty high. I've done a coolant flush. I've done the things that I know what to look out for and do, but it didn't fix or resolve the issue. I have heard other people say the same things, so I think it may just be the year of this bike. I think there's supposed to be some fans that kick on once it gets pretty close to the red, but I don't know if those have ever come on, so next time I have the bike torn apart, I'm gonna take a look at that. It doesn't go into the red very much, only if I'm in like bumper to bumper traffic is when it will do that, and I'm not moving, but other than that, it's fine. It's fine. So another thing that I wanted to talk about is gear. That was a hot topic when I was first riding. People obviously squidding was what they referred to it as. A lot of sport bike riders would just be wearing, you know, regular clothes, no helmets, no gloves, nothing, and they just go out and ride. And for a lot of people, that's how they still do it on any bike. And I'm not talking about just sport bikes, but any bike. Gear, in my opinion, is important. Always a helmet. I always wear a helmet. I've never ridden my motorcycle without a helmet. I always ride with gloves. I never ride without gloves. And then when it comes to my coat, I would say 95% of the time I'm wearing my leather jacket with the armor pads in it to keep me safe. And for me, I feel like that's adequate for riding to and fro and running errands and doing some of that. Some people take it more extreme and they'll wear their pants and they'll wear their boots, which I have boots. I've never owned a pair of motorcycle riding pants. If I did a really long ride, I would probably buy a pair just for the extra protection, but I don't own a pair as of right now. I've always wanted to get a pair, but I just haven't. But gear, yeah, some people prefer not riding with a helmet, and they prefer not riding with gloves, especially when it's hot outside. I'm sweating right now. I'm sweating freaking balls, and I don't really want to be wearing all of this black gear, which is another thing. When I buy my next set of gear, I am not buying black gear. It makes it pretty much miserable. Black leather coat, black helmet, black gloves. I wanted a white helmet when I last bought this one, which was not too long ago. They didn't have it, so I went with the matte black. But anyways, to each his own on the gear. Okay, I'm gonna go get some lunch. I'll be back here in just a moment. All right, lunch is secured. Gear is going back on. Morty's sweating balls. My bike says it's 92 degrees outside, and I believe it. Speaking of gear and my helmet, I recently got a, what is it? Sedici modular. I think it's called the Sedici Strata 2. It's a modular helmet, which I'm not used to. I had normally I had a full face before. I had LS2, which LS2 is an amazing brand. I kind of wish I would have got a modular LS2 helmet, but this is a good one. This one also, I got the one that came with the Bluetooth built into it. So it's got the Sena Bluetooth communication system, so Bluetooth to my phone. I can get my navigation notifications on my over the ears. I can listen to music. I can take phone calls. You know, obviously do all those things. It is a little goofy because it's got the microphone boom thing that goes in front of your face, which is kind of annoying, but I didn't ride down this way because of all the freaking construction. Holy crap, there's so much construction on this road right now. They're widening out this road. I also don't like driving down construction areas too much because look at all the loose gravel. You probably can't see it on the camera super well, but there's loose gravel all over the place. Again, these videos, I have a couple of topics that I'm going to talk about. As far as the vlog goes, I don't know if anyone's going to watch them. If you do, just give it a thumbs up or put something in the comments below, just so if I don't get any of them after making like a couple small series, then maybe I won't do it anymore. But I enjoy it, you know, so maybe I'll just do it because I enjoy it. But I also, again, I like watching other people's. I think they're entertaining. I don't know if I'm necessarily entertaining. That's probably a battle that I think most most vloggers probably go through in their head, or anyone who creates content, is creating good, engaging content. And what I've been talking about today, I don't feel like is engaging to, oh, look at all this gravel, engaging to say the least. So balls. But oh, great, a sales guy. Freaking hate salesmen, door-to-door salesmen. Shouldn't say I hate salesmen, I am a salesman, but I hate door-to-door guys. They're freaking annoying. Alright, another nice feature here. Pop this, garage door, boom. There's also a CD player in there. And that's all she wrote, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching if you made it this far. Appreciate it. And until next time, peace.